The main reason I hated Lisa was because of her popularity. I would only see people talk about her and it made me mad. Jennie is my old female bias, so whenever I saw people saying Lisa was a better rapper than her, it made me so annoyed. I grew to love her because of how cute she is. I saw a video where Jennie forgot the words to Boombayo and Lisa stepped in to help and I thought it was adorable. Ever since then she has grown on me so much and she might become my bias wrecker. Again, I hated him because of his popularity. I couldn't see why people liked him so much and thought that he was just average in everything. I grew to like him because my BFF biases him and she showed me how amazing and talented he was. He's now one of my bias wreckers in Stray Kids and it kills me to think about how I used to hate him. I used to hate ITZY so much, especially Yeji. They were the only Kpop group I have ever refused to stan. I'm not sure why I didn't like them, but whenever people would talk about them I would be like, yeah, but Everglow is better. Out of all the members, Yeji was the one I liked the least, and when I did start to stan ITZY I still hated Yeji. When people would praise her I would talk about how the other members were better. I began to like ITZY a couple of months after IC released and I then went back to Dalla Dalla and decided to stan. After biasing every member but Yeji I became an OT5 and one day I started thinking about Yeji and boom, I feel in love and now she is my bias and one of my alts. ITZY is also my fourth fav girl group and a semi-alt. I hated Taeyong because I thought he was overrated as heck. I couldn't understand what was so good about him and why he was the most popular in NCT. I thought his rapping and dancing was meh. I fell in love with him when I saw the video of him watching the Boss fan edit and my heart exploded. His laugh in that video was so damn cute and it made my heart hurt, and from then on I have loved him. He is now one of my biases in 127 and one of my main alts, and I couldn't imagine my life without him. My account is literally named after him. To be honest, I'm not really sure why I started hating Jimin, but I think it has something to do with me thinking he was attention seeking and stealing all the spotlight away from the other members, specifically the Hyung line. I'm also not sure when I started to like him again, but day by day I started realizing he's not anything like I thought he was. He's a super sweet and caring person who would do anything for his members, and I'm so glad I have changed my opinion on him. I hated Mark because I didn't understand what was so good about him. I couldn't get why he was more popular than most of the NCT members. I started to like him when he died in the book I was reading and I got really sad, so I decided to watch a fancam of his and realized how amazing his dancing was, and from there I watched more Mark videos and now I love him and think he's the most adorable bean.
Cooking like a chef, I'm a 5-star Michelin.
I hated Felix because of his popularity. I would get so annoyed when I saw that everyone would bias him and it made me hate him more. I grew to like when I saw how he got eliminated on the Stray Kids show and it broke my heart. Stray Kids is 8 and will always be, and Felix is a wonderful person. I hated Jihyo because I thought she was a rude person who wasn't fit to be a leader. I also didn't think her vocals and dancing was as good as people would say they were. I grew to like her when I watched Becoming Twice Is Not Easy, Jihyo version. It opened up my eyes to everything she has been through and how strong she is. She definitely deserves to be in Twice and is an amazing leader, and her talent is insane. I'm not completely sure why I started hating Seulgi, but I remember it having something to do with me always seeing people praise and talk about her and not the other members. I started to like her when I was watching a bunch of Red Velvet videos and saw how much of a softie she is. She's super cute and kind and I love her so much.